All right, so we are back and we are here to talk some NFL. All right, so Eric, Mr. Dolphins fan, how you feeling about
Okay.
the season?
What even coming up?
Yep, upcoming season, hopefully.
Hopefully, should be
Hopefully.
good, bro.
You think so?
Yeah, it's gonna be good. Cause
Y'all gonna
people.
beat us?
Oh yeah, game over for y'all, bro. Oh, we either beat y'all or go 1-1. It's just a yearly thing.
Yeah, yeah, that
Like
is
you
true.
know, like your run is over, bro. Like enjoy it. Like just
Belichick's still there, so I don't know, man.
you've been great for 20 years, bro. Like prepare to be
Yo,
ass
it's
for
been
the
more than
next
20
5
years,
years,
bro.
bro.
Give us those extra years when Bledsoe was there. When we won the Super Bowl with Packers, 96.
Tom Brady is the best thing that ever happened to the Patriots, bro. So
Belichick is, but all right.
all right, okay, we'll see. We'll see this year. Like this
Hey,
year,
we gonna get on you.
all
I got
that
some
talk
questions
is
for you.
over, bro. Like,
Yo,
you
Raven,
had
stay over there, yo.
you had a great run, bro. You had a great run, bro. I mean, there's a lot of drama in the NFL, so it's gonna be good, bro. You
It's
know
gonna
they're
be
gonna put Brady against the
it's gonna be a
Patriots.
weird season
You know they're gonna play them. Yeah, it is gonna be weird.
if we have a season.
Yeah, they're gonna like the NFL might play without fans. Like they might fuck around and be like, all right, we need all our TV money.
It might be
They
the
might.
one. But hold that thought, because
They
we're gonna
might.
get into that actually. But first, what do you guys think about the draft?
Okay, good.
I think it was
Yeah,
actually very. I thought it was actually really good, bro.
me
I
too.
thought it was
Not gonna lie.
actually. I think the virtual draft was actually a success, bro. And a lot of things ain't really been successful virtually. I know the NBA tried to do a little stupid horse contest.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? But this is a big deal. The draft is a big deal, and these players were like kind of robbed because they weren't able to have that experience. At least the first 2 rounds, they weren't able to be there. But it was actually really successful, bro. The commissioner did actually a really good job with the draft because I enjoy watching. I watched all 7 rounds. I enjoy watching it too.
Yeah, I ain't gonna front
Yeah, I
it.
think it'd be dope. To me, I like watching. I like watching all the rounds. I know a lot of people don't, but I mean, I watch so much college football. It's like this is it's like kind of dope to see them move on. So
Yep, yep. What I will say is I like seeing like you said, I like seeing everybody move on. I like seeing seeing what team needs everybody got and the
yeah,
excitement to see what if they pick up that need. But I gotta add something real quick, bro. Like I seen some players in the NFL were talking about it. But I ain't gonna lie, like obviously it hit different for me because I'm gonna be entering the draft low key in like a year or two. But like I'm thinking like, bro, some of these what's he doing? Some of these players, like it seemed like every player that got drafted, like, yeah, this person died. This person died. Like it got a little depressing at certain times
oh yeah, like
the
they
draft.
needed a
Like,
story. I mean, but that's journalism though. They want anything to like lure the fans. So I
yeah,
mean,
man.
that's why they were saying like somebody on Twitter was like, oh, like why are some of y'all upset that some of these players didn't come from like a rough upbringing, like not all black people
Yeah,
come up
and
from like
I
the ghetto and shit like that. I mean,
I
it's
understand.
journalism though. They want a story. That's all.
Yeah, I feel like they was just like really like I think one person they say his dad was working, got pushed on the street, and I'm like, man, like
Yeah, I saw that.
it just let's be happy, man. You know what I'm saying?
They always
Let's be
want
happy.
a
Like,
story.
Damn,
let's be
word,
happy.
word. They want
You
something to
know?
talk about, bro. But they
Yeah,
was even
bro.
like
Yeah.
crazy stats up there, like has 3-year-old son, not with girlfriend. Like I looked at that thing like, what?
Oh, I ain't see that. That's
Like
wild.
yo, bro, that's
That's
crazy.
wild.
Like I'm
I
just
ain't got
sitting
nothing to
here
do with
watching,
anything.
like they couldn't find anything else like glorifying the put, but just
I know,
Yeah, no,
bro.
I
Yeah,
ain't see that.
like,
That's kind of wild. But any surprises this draft? For me, it was quite a few.
I think Green Bay was a big surprise
Yes,
with a
yes,
backup
absolutely.
QB. Like we've seen that already. That's Aaron Rodgers number 2.
Yeah, but
Um,
they moved up to get him. That's
yeah,
what was the most surprising. Like
he's
it
kind
wasn't
of
I
raw.
got
all
a
they moved up.
Kind of raw. Like if they work with him, he'll be okay. You know what I mean,
I got a problem with Green Bay.
Yeah,
what
I
is it?
I
think
got
we
a
all
problem
do.
with what they did.
I think
I got a
the
problem
world
with it.
has a problem with Green Bay.
They have one of the worst receiving cores in the past couple of years in football. All they got is Devontae Adams, but if you know football, you know that it's easy to double team that number one. What's everybody else going to do?
And
Mhm.
he can't stay healthy neither. I hate him. I hate him so much, bro.
Yeah, I mean, even when he is healthy, he's a good player, but it's like, bro, I mean, you can throw an average corner on him, have a safety help. Like, there's not but so much. Just tell the corner to play underneath everything, and
Oh,
it's not that hard to stop,
don't
bro.
disrespect Tay, bro. Like he's a dog.
Bro, I'm not disrespecting him. I think he's a top maybe 7 receiver in the league. Like he's up there, bro. I'm just like, if you know football, bro, like they ain't got no number 2 receiver. They ain't got no
Mhm.
number 3. They tight ends is no names. They just start to remember their names because they, that's all they got. Like,
Mm-hmm.
if you don't have no other weapon, bro, it's not gonna work. It's just not gonna work. And I'm mad because they said this is the most loaded wide receiver draft that we've ever seen in the past 20 years. Shoot. My squad, I don't know, we picked up one good one, but we got another beast in the 6th round. Like, that's how deep it was, bro. But like, for them to have a terrible receiving core and not at least try and get one receiver, bugging.
Yeah, not facts. That's facts. So I mean, I was surprised with that. That might have been.
Yo, hold on, my lights went out. It's my bad.
All right. So I mean, I think that might have been like the most surprising move. But when Philly took Jalen Hurts,
yeah, that was weird.
Carson going, bro.
I feel like he's kind of I didn't like it at first, the move, because Philly also is another team. They need receivers. They addressed that this summer, but
so also Philly passed up on oh, why am I drawing a blank? The kid that went to Minnesota.
The wide receiver?
Yeah, why am I drawing a blank?
I
thought they passed up on the kid that went to Oakland.
No, Jefferson.
Jefferson, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And they picked I'm drawing blanks. They picked the other receiver, the little guy, who runs like a 4.4.
His name starts with his last name starts with, yeah, there you go, yeah.
So how y'all?
The Eagles draft has just been like all over the place. It's been crazy.
It was all over the place, and I'm not really a fan, but I think they had a productive draft though because they addressed their wide receiver need.
Well, yeah. No,
they also traded for good.
But it's like, like, why are you not picking the top tier receivers? Why are you?
I know.
Certain receivers probably not. The guy,
I know.
He might not even win in the first round.
Who?
Rager.
Nah, he would have been a late second round kind of guy. I think. But I don't know, bro. They must have seen something. How that works is there's always surprises like that.
Yeah,
they must have seen something they really like.
Absolutely.
Their interview they might have really hit it off.
That's who I said was reaching the Raiders?
No, for Jalen Rager.
Not Eagles when they picked up that receiver. Yeah, okay. I mean, like what I would say is their draft wasn't terrible. Like I think Hurts was a question mark, but now I think about it, Wentz does get hurt often.
I think he's going.
And you know what? Somebody also brought up a valid point, and I don't know how much it may mean right now, but somebody said, let's not forget a backup quarterback won us a championship. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. With that being said, I think they kind of like regret letting Nick Foles
go.
Yeah,
I wouldn't have let him go, honestly. I would.
I mean, I was with letting him go simply because Carson had that spectacular year before, but he hasn't really been the same ever since. So I guess it was a mistake to let him go, especially if he just got you a bull.
So how y'all feel about the Cowboys picking up
Oh, that's perfect.
My man CD.
It was perfect.
Rich getting richer, man.
Mm-hmm.
I just got an alert too. It said
that's going to be the best trio in the league, and then you got Zeke in the back. So you got Amari Cooper, you got
Gallup,
Mike Gallup, who had 1,100 yards last year.
On the low. On the low.
Yeah.
On the low, bro. He was balling.
And then you bring him in, like that's scary, yo. You still got the.
I just got an alert on my phone though.
No funny. They're a Super Bowl contender.
Man,
I hear you.
Yo, I was the biggest Dak Prescott fan. I'm like, yeah, I picked him up in fantasy. I'm like, he's gonna do it. Total dub, bro.
Dak had a good ass year.
Hey, the Cowboys just signed.
Nah, bro. I fucked him in fantasy, bro.
Hey, the Cowboys just signed Andy Dalton too.
Wow. Are you serious?
That might be.
Just got it on my phone, bro.
Andy Dalton. I mean, what do y'all think about him?
I'm not gonna lie.
Stephen retweeted it 10 minutes ago. He's not a bum. He's not bottom tier,
bum, bro. I don't think he's a bum at all. I think he might be able. If he has a good team, when I say might be able to do something, I don't mean it'll be amazing, but I think he can be a very solid quarterback in the league.
Man.
I think he would have been a decent fit for New England, honestly.
Could have came to New England.
I think they're gonna get Cam for the low.
I hope they don't.
The Patriots like they like to get everything on a bargain. So Oh, you can't sign with no team here. You can take this $1 million. Play for us.
They're not changing that offense that much for him. He
I
can't.
feel
I don't
like
think. I don't think he's gonna start.
What? Nah, if they
Yo, wherever he
if
goes,
they pick up Cam, he's starting, bro.
wherever he goes, he's not gonna start, bro. Remember, I'm telling you.
If he go to New England, he's starting. It's not even close.
I feel like I don't want Cam to go there because I actually like Cam, and I feel like New England has this thing of like now they have this thing that's kind of like, all right, well, Tom is gone. What you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? And their team ain't what it was last year because they did lose some key defensive guys, but they still have a very exceptional team. They just don't have a quarterback. And I feel like, whoever comes in, they're going to be they're going to get scrutinized like crazy. Yeah, like,
Shadow's too big for them, bro. They got to be.
Yeah, and I feel like that'll ruin Cam.
Who do you guys think won the draft?
The Dolphins, duh. I like the Colts.
Dolphins had a really good draft.
The Colts had a good draft.
Colts had a good draft.
Yeah, I like them. Let me see the 49ers. Yeah, because
I think my Ravens had a really good draft. I'm not gonna say the best.
Oh, I'm telling you, I don't think y'all got that physical presence that y'all gonna need.
We got it, bro. We got it. Our D line. No,
I'm talking about on the second level, linebacker.
Oh, okay. Yeah, who is your linebacker?
We got two rookies, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
We got two rookies. But the thing about the Ravens though is, bro, we were never a traditional like linebacker. Last year when we had that dominant defense, we really only played with maybe a linebacker or two in the game, and they was just rushing. They weren't doing typical like linebacker. We are based on our rush and our DBs because we have some phenomenal DBs. We got Peters, we got Humphrey, we got Thomas. And we got Chuck Clark, who was going crazy last year. And then we got two extra corners that is tough, Jimmy Smith and a dude Tavon Young.
Jimmy Smith still there?
Got hurt. Yeah, we just signed him back on a 1 year. He was playing good last year, so I'm happy we got him back, bro.
He type gray, man.
Bro, for a fifth string corner, I love it.
Yeah,
I love it. Like
that's true. Y'all DB's not messing with ours though. Well,
bro,
we lost.
Yeah. I mean, y'all got Gilmore respect, but we got two, I don't know. I think I would take us just because we have more. But like
look, we got Steph, we got JC Jackson.
The McCourty twins.
McCourty's, JC Jackson. We got and we got Jonathan Jones. Jonathan Jones had like 3 picks last year. Yo, look up JC Jackson if you haven't had a chance. If you haven't seen
I'm gonna look him up, yeah.
You should know him. He had like 2 picks against you in the game.
We got the best corners in the
all right, easy, bro.
Tell me, all right, remember this year, both of our corners going to the Pro Bowl. Both of my corners going to the Pro Bowl. We got the guy from the Eagles.
Okay. Who?
Bro,
y'all still got Eric Rowe?
Nah. We just signed him, the guy from the Eagles. We just paid him. He's the highest paid corner in the NFL.
Eagles DB?
What's his name?
Talking about Byron Jones from the Cowboys.
Oh yeah, Byron Jones.
Was it him? I think so. And then
Byron Jones, but can I be honest with you, bro?
Nah, bro.
Honest with you, bro. Byron Jones is a good corner, but he's not worth
that good.
Like they paid him. They paid him like he's like Stephon Gilmore or like
facts.
Like top 3 corners in the league, in my opinion. I got Stephon Gilmore. I'm gonna go with maybe Trey White from the Bills. You know what I'm saying? And then I might go with freaking third one is up in the air, but I think I'm gonna give it to Marlon Humphrey because he's
over Jalen. Come on, bro. Now you're being biased.
Over who?
Over Jalen?
I love Jalen Ramsey, but he didn't do nothing last year, bro. He's getting fried last year.
He was.
I mean,
he's getting fried, and he's gonna come.
Wait, with Jacksonville or LA?
Probably more in LA.
Come back and beat Jalen Ramsey again, but he wasn't Jalen last year, bro. He wasn't Jalen last year.
I mean, for me, it'll be Gilly, Trey, and then and Jalen. Marlon
was solid corner, but I feel like Jones is like he not your y'all paid him like he about to.
Yeah, he not that good.
No,
he's just
yo, bro. The Dolphins defense is gonna be scary next year. I'm telling you.
I ain't gonna hold you. I actually kind of believe that.
Yeah, they're gonna be scary.
But Byron Jones, I remember when he was coming out of UConn, like his combine was crazy. I remember his vertical. I think he broke the record for vertical jump.
Jesus Christ! Oh yeah, I like that.
Byron was crazy.
All right. Well, if we're gonna talk about the Dolphins, let's talk about what y'all ceiling is. What's y'all ceiling and what's y'all floor?
All right, bro. All right, next topic.
Yeah, look, listen. In 3 years,
not winning.
I promise you. Look, we're gonna win 8 games this year because we won 5 last year with nobody. Next year, we're probably gonna win the division and then we're going to the Super Bowl.
Fitzpatrick
still have potential.
Still there?
Who?
Fitzpatrick?
Yeah, he was the Steelers.
Yeah. Oh, he went to Steelers? Fuck.
You talking about Minkah Fitzpatrick?
No.
I'm talking about Ryan Fitzpatrick.
No, Ryan Fitzpatritrick.
Oh, Ryan Fitzpatrick. He's still there. He's still there. Yeah.
He's gonna start at the beginning of the season.
Nah,
yeah, he should. I better not give it a 2.
Yeah, 2.
I give y'all 2 years to make it to the playoffs. Remind me who's that division. You got y'all, the Jets,
New England. That's all you need to know.
Yo, bro, I'm gonna tell you the toughest team in that division is the Bills.
They guard.
I'm telling you.
Yeah. Y'all gonna make it to the playoffs. I'm sorry, but y'all gonna make it to the playoffs. I'm thinking. I want to say 2, but I'm gonna say 3 years. 3 years.
We'll be in the playoffs next year. We'll be in Super Bowl in 3 years.
But y'all gonna be a wild card team that 3rd year.
I don't know.
Y'all gonna be a wild card team that 3rd year. I am a firm believer that the Bills are gonna be the truth next year, bro.
Oh, I'm on that same train, bro.
And as a Ravens fan.
Hopefully, Brian Flores is still there if you ain't firing by then.
No, he'll be there. He changed the culture, bro.
I mean, if he have another year, he black, you know.
Yo, bro, we won 5 games. We won 5 games.
I liked him. I rooted for him. I liked him. I always root for.
Let's go, 5 games.
Yo, the year before that, we won 2, bro. I'm good with that. I'm good with that.
3-game increase.
Yo, I'm good with that, bro. I'm good with that.
Let's go.
Oh, yeah, Ryan, you're gonna see. You're gonna see, bro. That's it, bro. Just you're gonna see. You're gonna see.
Man, we take it for Trevor. I'm good. We take it for Trevor.
Bills.
Yeah, thank you for. Yeah, that's gonna be good.
I don't care. We don't win any games. We take it for Trevor.
I mean, if y'all don't get Trevor, you could also get Justin Fields, though. He's really good.
Yeah, I like him, but he ain't no Trevor.
He's still at Ohio State.
But I think honestly, I like for the winners of the draft, I'm gonna go with the Cowboys. I think they solidified a lot of needs. They got another DB, the kid from Bama, so I think they'll be all right.
They're really athletic, though, on the low.
Yeah,
they got a lot.
I feel like a lot of teams won the draft. You feel me? I feel like we
didn't draft shit.
I feel like, well, the thing about the Patriots is if there's one team, and I hate y'all, but if there's one thing that the Patriots, we go about, he know. But if there's one thing that the Patriots that we have to respect about them is if they don't do something, it's for a reason. They know, like, if anybody's capable of, like, just not making a move on something, but because they already got something in store or they already know something's gonna work out, it's Belichick, bro. Like,
chess.
Now you can't even say that though, because look at Antonio. They picked up Antonio. That didn't work out for whatever reason. I don't know what he said to Robert Kraft. I think he said something behind the scenes, to be honest. But for him to not bring him back, and you know you needed a receiver, and like the way they clicked against Miami that first game,
I hated 44 points,
back, like, something else happened. But like, and then like Belichick has been like passing a lot of dudes in the draft, bro.
They did. I think that D2 player I got potential, but I don't agree with the second round.
Athletic as shit, but I mean,
I don't agree with the second round. Yeah,
well,
not at all.
It is what it is. I mean,
I feel like Bill has a plan though.
Like, yeah, like I hate
to retire.
Nah, he has a plan
to get up out of there.
Yeah, you guys gonna crash next year.
Real quick. Who y'all think the biggest like loser or two is from the draft? Because I think a lot of teams won the draft, but I think
Patriots was my biggest loser. I don't think they address any needs.
I want to say the Chargers, because they had a lot of had a lot of high picks. I don't really hear nothing from them.
I kind of like the Chargers draft.
They got I think they got Kenneth Murray, and he's tough from Oklahoma, his linebacker. That's who I wanted, but I mean, I don't know. I was just curious because I know I feel like a lot of teams did really well in this draft because this was a lot of talent, but some teams could have easily fumbled, you know.
Then they got what's the name too, didn't they?
They got the quarterback from Oregon, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't really think he's proven. He reminds me of like Murray. You remember Paxton Lynch?
Yeah, he could have been a beast. I don't know why he's not.
Yeah, like that's the kind of player I think he's gonna be.
Hey, we'll see. We'll see.
You
We'll
guys
see.
like Joe Burrow?
I love Joe Burrow, and I hate
Really?
LSU, but Joe Burrow, like
He's a dog, bro.
tough,
He's a
bro.
Think he's
dog.
gonna be nice?
60 touchdowns, bro.
That's tough. But college and the NFL are different, bro.
Yeah, I don't 60 touchdowns, 60 touchdowns. I don't care where you do that shit.
You ain't gonna do that to Ed Reed.
Who's there? Who's
Earl
there?
Thomas. Earl Thomas.
They still got Joe Mixon at running back.
Cool.
Oh, the
Cincinnati.
Bengals.
Yeah,
They do the 2 running back thing, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, y'all remember when Joe Mixon knocked the girl out?
Yeah. He was good. Like he's a good player though. I'm not
No
gonna lie, he's a
way,
good player.
really?
You don't remember
Yeah.
that?
Nah, bro.
That's
I
why he
remember.
dropped. Like that's why he
Before
wasn't.
or after Ray Rice?
This was after. But no.
After.
Supposedly, the girl spit on him,
Oh shit.
called him the N-word,
I
and
remember that.
that's when she hit him or something like that. So that was bad. Yo, Keenan, stay away from the white girls, bro.
Hey, I'm locked up, bro. I'm good.
Stay away from them. Nah, just because you locked up don't mean they don't come to you. Make sure you take
Nah, that's a fact, bro. But I'm good. You feel me? I ain't worried about it.
Just people in general, man. Just make sure you all right.
Word.
You already know, bro.
So this upcoming year, they're considering playing the games like without fans and just leaving the players and personnel in the stadium. What are your thoughts on that?
That's a go. I think they're gonna be the first to do it. They'll be the first sport we watch on TV. I promise you.
Honestly, they ain't got no choice but to do it. Like, I mean, everybody, we're gonna watch them on TV. We're all gonna watch them on TV. I mean, like, yeah, they really ain't got no choice but to do it. I'm not gonna lie to you. Now, there's gonna be a lot of things that they gotta follow though. Like, they have to be considerate of the virus, and the precautions that the team take is gonna be way more, than just the average person is gonna take. So, like, it might be what we was talking about with the NBA. Like, they might have to really kind of watch these guys in a sense, or like, I don't know. I really don't know what they're gonna do because they don't. As soon as the news breaks that one person has it, you know what I'm saying, or and they're playing with it, now we have a problem. Like we can't just bench them because they have it. No, he was touching somebody the other day. You know what I'm saying, or he was tackling him.
The whole damn thing now.
Yeah, and you can't go to the trainers or the doctors because they're gonna get sick, and they working with all the players. So it's like, I don't know, bro.
Honestly, I don't know if football's gonna happen this year, bro.
You don't think so? I think it is, bro.
Everything's getting worse, and this thing can't be contained. So unless they got a vaccine that's gonna come out of nowhere and like skip a 2-year trial for the vaccine testing, then I think
personally
might be over. And it sucks because I don't want my kid,
yeah.
I don't want my son to like miss his football season. But
yeah, same for you, bro. Same for me. Like I'm looking forward to it, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm looking forward to it. I don't want to take any away, bro. You're right, though.
You have to miss out on your season, bro, after all of that, especially when you like waiting to hear back. I feel bad as hell, bro.
I know, bro.
You don't think they're gonna extend it? Like they're gonna give?
That's what I'm saying. Like this year, I mean, like for like 2020. Like if it gets better, I mean, I can see them opening up in like December and shit.
They might extend it, but we're gonna face some problems that won't necessarily be resolved right away. And when I say problems, I mean like there's gonna be changes. Like the draft ain't gonna be the same time no more. You know what I'm saying?
Everything gotta get pushed.
It got to get pushed. You know what I'm saying? The schedule's gonna get messed
up. If there's no college football, just like with with basketball, if you ain't gonna have no college season, like scouting is gonna be that much harder.
Yeah, scouting is gonna be impossible.
Right.
Like these kids like took a whole year off, and you gonna want them. I mean, unless I don't know if they're working on like maybe the XFL turns into like a development league or something. I don't know.
They went bankrupt, bro.
The XFL is canceled.
They fired.
They went bankrupt, but Vince McMahon is a fucking billionaire, bro. He'll
I mean, I hope they come back because I got a couple guys I was playing in there, but like I don't know, bro. We see what happened to the AAF. I mean,
well, nah, they just folded, but they didn't have the resources like the XFL. XFL got Vince McMahon, bro. Like
XFL was tough. They was being nationally televised on several channels. It was
bro.
They
made it the FanDuel, bro. That's how I knew they were serious.
They made it the FanDuel. Yes.
It was a good league.
They made it all the way to FanDuel. I'm like, well, that's real. They getting money.
All right, so we've seen like a few instant decisions, especially with the Patriots when it comes to overtime, like the one drive.
Especially with the Patriots.
Over. You think that rule should be changed?
Overtime rule?
Yeah, like the one touchdown and done rule.
I like the college rules College is
Oh
intense,
yeah,
man.
yeah, go for
If
go.
we gonna score a touchdown, if y'all we scored a touchdown. If y'all better than us, y'all gotta score a touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
We
look at
scored
it
a
like
field
if we
goal.
better than y'all, we not letting you score. See, this is the thing. How many they didn't change the rule like twice already. They changed it once already because before, remember, if it was just a field goal, then it's over.
Mm-hmm.
Over, yeah.
So they
That's
changed it
pathetic.
to touchdown. Like, all right, cool. But when now people are saying like suggesting like maybe we should go with the college rules. But that's
College
like certain things like that. Like this is why I didn't like the college football playoff. Certain things like that is what made college football unique, and that's what made people like me watch college football instead of like watching the NFL because it's a little different. But if you make
Okay.
everything the same, it's like you're taking the uniqueness out of it.
So you wanted to, all right, respect.
You know what I mean? I think the rules should be. I think the rules should stay the same. Like, yo, if you good, don't let it score. Like, you ain't got to let it score.
I mean, I respect what you're saying because that's definitely true because I look at it different. But if the question is though, like, what do you think is the most effective like overtime rule, or what do you think is the most effective? It'd easily be for me a college route. No,
Okay.
without a doubt, without a doubt. But I get what you're saying because it takes away the flavor and the style that tradition already has. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like you're gonna kind of just take it. But I feel like that rule though, like that is truly the best against the best. Like, look, we kicked the field goal. We made y'all kick a field goal. We better than y'all, so we finna score a touchdown game. Like, you know, it's just and it ain't nothing crazy. You want like what, the 25 or the 30 yard?
Yeah,
like,
it's 24.
yeah,
But
man.
you know what's
like,
crazy? The only reason why they want that is because of the money. Like they want the viewings. Like imagine in this game here, like if the Patriots would have scored in the AFC Championship against the Chiefs, and then Pat Mahomes would have got the ball and they would have kept going back and forth. Like the ratings would have been bananas. It would have been crazy.
Crazy, bro. Crazy, bro.
So it's all about money at the end of the day. But yet, at the same token, they're talking about protecting these players, making the game safer. But you want them to play like a whole nother, like extra quarter.
Or you know what though?
Just
What I would
seven-
say to this, if the NFL, if to help you out too, if we want to not go to college route, let college have this kind of thing already, to just like keep it unique their own way, I say go this way then, bro. If somebody scores a touchdown, also give them a chance to match it. You know what I'm saying? Instead of the games being over, let them match the touchdown. If they don't match it,
that's what they're gonna try to do. But that's what I'm saying. Like if you want to, so it's either you want to make the money or you want to make the game safe. I honestly, personally, I don't think you could do both. Because what's going to attract the viewers? The big collisions, the big hits,
big hits,
the
games.
action. If you want to extend overtime to try to get them to match their touchdown, and then after that you go again, or sudden death, there's still extra opportunities for these guys to get hurt.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
It just contradicts the idea.
Each other, yeah.
Exactly. It contradicts each other. Like it's either you want it to be safe or you want to make money, bro. And I think they're just gonna lean towards making money. I don't think they really care about these players. And
So the rule now,
they're trying to act like they care.
The rule now is I get the ball. If I score a field goal, you get the ball back. If I
get the ball back, yeah.
I win, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's tough.
Touchdown, you win.
Yeah, that's tough. I think each team should get the ball once.
Yeah, that's all I feel
I
like.
think they should keep it the way it is. But that's just me. All right. So here we go again. Start, bench, cut, all in their prime. You got Hop, AB, Michael Thomas.
Okay, I'm gonna go first on this one. I'm gonna start Hop because he did it with anybody, no matter who's throwing that rock. He went and got it. I'm gonna go with Michael Thomas as bench because we haven't seen him outside of Drew Brees. Like he's a monster, bro. Like he's gonna put up numbers, but I mean it's a little different, once you see him away from Drew Brees for a whole year. And AB, I'm gonna just cut him because he's been wilding. I ain't gonna front.
But if we're gonna go with,
all right, wait. So you going with his personality?
No. But overall, like DeAndre Hopkins, bro, has had no quarterbacks until he met Watson. Like he had nobody, bro. Like I don't know half the people that was throwing the ball at him.
Hop is cool. Hop is cool.
Brock Osweiler, like I hate that motherfucker. Like he was throwing him the ball. You feel me?
Savage.
Hop is cool, but what about Thomas though, bro?
But I'm putting Thomas on the bench, bro. Like I just like he hasn't done enough. He's a boss. Like don't get it wrong. He's a
So I'm
monster.
saying, what's Thomas's edge over AB besides the head case and stuff? Like strictly football, what's Thomas's
I just
case
think he's the
over
best.
AB?
Skill wise, I think he catch the ball better. I think AB could probably run routes better, but I think as a physical presence, Michael Thomas is a beast, bro. He gets his hands on the ball whenever they throw it to him. Like that's what I personally think. And I think AB without Roethlisberger would probably be trash.
Come on, bro. You saw what he did to y'all when Brady was at the helm.
Okay, but we were trash, bro. Did you see our first two games? Like it was 41 and 44 points. We were garbage.
Man, all right, bro. I'm starting AB.
Okay.
I think before this whole bullshit happened, he was like the best receiver in the league. He got the individual accolades, the numbers, the receptions. Yeah. He's got like the most yards and catches over the past like 5 years out of any receiver still. It's something crazy like that. I'm gonna bench Michael Thomas, and the only reason why I'm gonna do that is because he had a record-breaking year. It's the only reason why.
He had a record-breaking year, and I'm considering,
Yeah, he had a record-breaking year. So Hop is gonna get cut for me.
Well, I got the exact opposite of both of y'all. I got Hop.
Thomas?
No. My fault. I ain't the exact opposite, but I got Hop.
Let's go.
I got AB, and I got Thomas, bro.
Why are you cutting Thomas?
There was a point in time where AB was like, he was the best receiver in the league. You know what I'm saying? He was like, you said, Thomas is he catches, bro, there ain't no knock. He catches everything. You know what I'm saying? But part of that record-breaking year was like, bro, like, people had to respect the receivers outside of Thomas because they had some decent targets. And you also got to remember, you got Drew Brees.
Who the receivers outside of Thomas in New Orleans?
Bro, they have freaking.
Don't tell me Ted Ginn. Don't say Ted Ginn.
Don't
he
say
was
Ted
balling
Ginn,
though,
bro.
bro.
Nah, don't say Ted Ginn. Don't say Ted Ginn.
Hell no, don't mention that guy's name.
Look, bro. Look. Let me tell you this, bro. Thomas has caught everything that was thrown his way. I think Thomas, because the conversation was always like Julio, AB, and I think he overlapped Julio. Like he was the best receiver in the game last year. I'm not taking nothing away from him. I just personally like AB more because I feel like when he was playing, like I honestly did not like AB because I'm a Ravens fan, but like appreciating what he does as a receiver, like bro, he's cold, bro.
Yeah,
to be that as big as he is, like what 5'10", and just be dogging, like he's cold, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I hope the Ravens pick him up too. And I hope we pick him up.
Just look at it this way: they're all their best years in their primes.
DeAndre Hopkins, bro.
Hopkins getting cut, bro.
No, you wildin'.
He's getting cut.
You wildin'. Sorry, tripping on that.
That man could do it. No, he my best.
No, I'll put it to you like this. Imagine DeAndre. So DeAndre Hopkins had these great numbers. Imagine him with a quarterback. Like, imagine what he would have done. Like, yo,
he had the quarterback. He had Watson for years.
And was wilding, bro.
He wasn't wild like AB or Michael Thomas. So the top 3 receiving seasons of all time, in my opinion, it's probably that yards season from Calvin Johnson when he broke the yards records, the 23 touchdowns from Randy Moss, and probably Michael Thomas with all these damn catches and yards. So like he's
Thomas had a record-breaking year
of best receiving years ever. And then you got AB who's catching like 160 balls a year, something crazy like that.
For the last 10 years, he's been wilding.
So that's why I'm like Hopkins not giving me a year like any of those two.
But
he hasn't had consistency, bro. I'm telling you.
That's fair. That's fair.
I'm the same way, bro. Like that's just how I feel. Like Hop, I gotta give it to him, bro.
This is tough right here. This is a fucking doozy, bro.
Gonna make your head hurt. The next one gonna make your head hurt too. But you got start, bench, cut, Peyton, Drew, Aaron Rodgers.
That's tough. I grew up with Peyton Manning, so.
Fucking hate Peyton Manning, yo. But I kind of know where I'm leaning towards this.
I don't know. I don't believe in Aaron Rodgers most of the time. Drew Brees is the man, so I don't know. Go ahead. I'll let you go first.
All right. I don't want to do it, bro. I don't want to do it. I'm like, before I do this, I think all three of these quarterbacks is amazing. I actually like it. I actually like all of them. Y'all can call me crazy. But I think if we're gonna look at everybody's peak, everybody's prime, everybody's best, I'm taking Aaron Rodgers.
Out of all of them?
Yes. Yes. Aaron Rodgers. I'm taking
Peyton
Aaron
got
Rodgers,
a touchdown
bro.
record, right?
I know he got it, bro. I'm taking Aaron Rodgers, bro. And I'm looking at
So this is like Steelers, Packers, Super Bowl Aaron Rodgers?
Just in their yeah, those were his best years.
Okay.
his best years, bro. Yes. And I look at it because I like the what he has that is very crucial that the other two don't have is he's a little bit more mobile. And he's very effective when he's mobile too. I think there was a stat, I don't want to be exact, but he had a stat like he was like when he was like on the run, you feel me? Even to the left on his opposite side, like his numbers, his completion ratings was crazy. Like I gotta go with A-Rod, bro. At the absolute
You
prime,
starting
I gotta
A-Rod?
go with A-Rod. I'm starting, huh?
Who you benching?
It's hard. This is hard too, bro. this is hard too, bro. I'm benching Payne. I'm benching Payne, man.
All right. As long as you ain't cutting Peyton, bro, I can respect it. All right.
I gotta and I'm cutting Drew Brees for the simple fact that I love Drew Brees, but and I feel like he has everything you ask for in a quarterback. But when it comes down to, I feel like for some reason his team just folds every year. Like something happens. Something happens.
Yo,
like,
he got cheated like the past 2 years, bro. Past 2 years they got cheated. Not saying that they
did, especially
winning,
with that pass interference.
I still don't think they was gonna win those games necessarily.
No, that pass interference would have changed. I don't know. That'd have been different, bro.
I don't know if they would.
Yeah, nah, they'd have got that.
Because at the end of the day, they still had a chance to win. They still had a chance to win. He threw a pick.
True, you're right.
I feel like Drew when the post, and he's a clutch player, but it's for some reason like something dumb always happens. Like I don't know. Like,
he hasn't been right since Diggs did the touchdown on him.
Mm-hmm.
He hasn't been right since then, bro.
And Reeves, I know he got the like the all-time record he just had this year.
Yeah, he got yards and touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
But
he's been playing for a long time though.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't criticize like longevity. You can't take that away from him.
I'm not. But he's been at it a while, bro. Like
yeah.
I'm gonna start paying Manning. I think he's the best quarterback at the position ever. Like throwing, passing, everything.
Too much now.
I'm a bench Drew, and then I'm gonna cut Aaron Rodgers.
All right. Yeah, I actually went the same route. Peyton, Drew, and A-Rod. Peyton has he's like the best regular season quarterback ever.
Ever.
Yeah.
Not the best quarterback ever. I ain't saying that bullshit you
he's
said.
The best regular
season.
Yeah, bro. Like his work ethic and shit. Like he's the man. I ain't gonna.
And then like now Drew is like breaking all his records in terms of like overall career records.
Mm-hmm.
A-Rod's dope, but
what I also really like about A-Rod is that there's a lot of teams that he played on where they're nobodies, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nobodies, and you just see his will to win, bro. Last year's not his absolute peak, but he was really, pretty close. Like, he's A-Rod. Like, bro, last year, like, you just see him tucking and running some plays and just sliding to get the necessary first down with whatever injury he got, because he always hurt. But like, bro, like,
that's another thing.
I feel like just his will to win is like ridiculous. Like, I feel like he has more to bring to the game than maybe somebody like Manning or Brees would, just for the simple fact that he's more mobile. I love that about him, bro. When he's on the run, just hesitating, and he jumps up and throws the ball, bro.
Yeah, like him and Pat are probably like the most talented quarterbacks ever.
Yeah.
I think Patrick Mahomes is gonna be the best quarterback ever, hands down.
I mean, only time will tell.
I'm telling you, bro, that boy is a problem, bro.
All right, so this is one of the hardest ones as well.
Yo, I went stats with this one, bro, because
and honestly, I gotta clarify this. I ain't tell you guys this earlier, but I'm talking purely cornerback.
Oh,
Not lining up at nickel, not lining up at safety,
right.
not DB, corner.
Nah, I was thinking about DB. That changes it up completely.
It changes everything because other than that, it'd have been Charles Woodson all the way, and then probably Champ because he could play inside and out.
All right, so I want to hear your answers for this, but I'm gonna add a tweet to this, and I want to hear what y'all got to think.
All right, cool. So start, bench, and cut.
Oh, you gonna go first?
You can go first.
All right, I'm gonna start Charles, bro. Can't disrespect him like that. I ain't gonna front. You can't bench him. You can't cut him. He has more numbers than them. Play more years than them.
But he also played multiple positions.
All right, you said strictly corner, right? You said strictly corner.
Outside corner.
Yeah. I'm going Charles Woodson, bro. Hands down. Right. Then I'm gonna go with Champ because one-on-one that it's gonna be hard to beat him. I ain't gonna front. And I would never ever put Darrelle Revis anywhere. He's former Jet and a former.
All right, cool. All right, so your opinion's a little biased. I understand.
Whatever, bro. I'm telling the truth. Yo, you know what ended Revis Island? Reggie Bush on the Dolphins.
What?
Look it up.
What are you talking about?
He tore his ACL. Reggie Bush shook his ACL.
Right.
He ended it after that.
Technically, Randy ended that damn slope with that one-handed grab.
Revis was never the same after that ACL.
He was straight with us. But in terms of pure corner, lockdown corner.
Yeah, I think you're about to go the route I'm about to go, bro.
I'm going Darrelle Revis. I don't think I've ever seen anyone.
Revis Island.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen anything like that, bro. The closest thing I've seen to that, even though he didn't move around as much, was like Ty Law. But yeah, Revis Island is definitely crazy.
We knew they was lining up a man.
Yeah, the next closest thing I'm seeing now is, and it's closest, I'm not saying he's doing it, was probably Jalen Ramsey, and then Steph is doing the same thing. I would say Richard Sherman, he didn't really travel as much.
And he don't play a lot of man either. He's good. He's a good man cover.
San Franny, they play man.
Yeah. He's a good man. People think he's garbage at man. That's not true. That's not the narrative.
I just think he's been beat a lot lately. Like Richard Sherman. Yeah, lately. Not early Richard Sherman. Like now, like he's been getting.
I mean, he old as hell though.
He's been getting a little. Not screaming at Michael Crabtree, Richard Sherman. Like now, Richard.
Nah, that Sherman was elite, bro. Yeah, that Sherman was different.
He was something
crazy,
bro.
But yeah, I'm going.
So who are your 2 and 3?
Darrelle Revis is getting the start. I'm benching Charles Woodson. Charles at outside corner was pretty solid, bro. Like he didn't get beat too much. Only reason why I'm cutting Champ, I don't think Champ was as great as a lockdown corner as everybody says he is. Because I've seen Champ get torched by bums.
Yes. Just
the same thing like with Patrick Peterson. Like everyone swears he's locked down. Like I've seen him get torched.
Yes.
The only thing that makes Champ, in my opinion, like he gives me primetime vibes. Like his ball skills are crazy.
Yes.
Like, he'll track the ball. He got great hands. He can return. He even played a little offense. Champ offensively, Champ in terms of like ball skills is just he's second to none. If this was just a pure ball skills debate, Champ would be number one.
Yes.
But in terms of lockdown, pure outside corner, Revis, Woodson, then Champ.
I give it to you. That's exactly what I had as well. I was debating about Champ because, when I think of Woodson, like I think about DB. Like I don't know. Maybe it's because like I also played, so like I'm like I appreciate how much value he has at every position. I personally loved him the most at that. Like literally anywhere you need him. Like like that safety. I feel like he was amazing. Like I don't know, bro. Like I'm gonna go with the same list that you had, just for the strength of like I've seen Champ. Like there's been some bad moments at Champ. It's like you forget about the bad moments.
I've seen some dark moments for Champ, yo. It's been dark for Champ in some games.
You forget about it because his good moments are so fantastic, and that's why he's a legend. But like, yeah, that's I would agree with that, bro.
Yo, so
who's the best corner in the NFL right now?
Stephon Gilmore.
Steph. You a hater, bro. You a fucking hater, bro.
It's Stephon Gilmore, Trey White easy, and then the rest is up for debate. You can debate anybody, but first two is Stan.
Yeah, they stand. My third would be Jalen though.
Yeah, I would. I told you I'll go with Marlon. Then I'll probably go with
Jalen. Could get better though.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
I think
anybody.
he's had a bad year.
I don't think he
had a
has
bad
a
year.
good year.
I agree with
I
that.
gotta look at the
Bad year.
numbers, but I don't remember him getting beat up like that.
Yeah, you think he'll get better though? It's gonna be tough for him to get better, especially from the Jaguar days.
I think he's.
I mean, he ain't been there that long. Did he even get a second contract with the Jaguars? Nah.
No.
Nah, that's why they let him go.
Yeah, the Rams gave him a second contract. So he only been in what, 3-4 years?
Yeah, I think 3 years.
Yeah. But all right, man. Yo, thank you guys for joining. I appreciate you guys. And listen, we got to do this again. So I do have one question. One question before you guys go.
Oh, he back.
Super Bowl will consist of what two teams?
Oof. Right now?
Yeah, right now.
Man.
A Super Bowl
All right.
right now?
Yeah.
I'm going to say Chiefs. The other side is tough because there's a bunch of bums on the other side.
No, NFC's kind of stacked, bro.
The NFC is stacked, but we don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Trying to think.
Yeah, we don't know.
I'm going to say Chiefs Tampa. There you go. That's my Super Bowl.
Oh, he knew. He just didn't want to say it.
Yeah, the Chiefs Tampa. I'm going to say Chiefs.
He didn't want to say Tom.
Yeah, Chiefs and Tampa, bro.
Yo, we get a Patriots Bucks Super Bowl.
That'd be
It's not gonna happen though.
Crazy, bro.
No way in hell.
That'd make Bill Belichick a legend, like beyond legend.
That'll make him like. I mean, I don't know what his rankings would be in terms of what is the greatest coach. He might be the greatest. I don't know.
He is, bro. He is. I think he is.
But
not even your boy Shula.
Nah, if that happens,
I think he's better than him. Yeah, Shula had a good run, but like Bill produced. Like Bill got rings. Like he went 28-3, which is probably one of the best Super Bowls I ever seen. I mean, I seen him beat the Rams. I seen him beat the Eagles. I seen him beat he produced, bro. Like as much as I hate the Patriots, Bill Belichick produced.
You know what's crazy that like people didn't really notice? Bill he rebuilt the team during the Super Bowl run, like during those years. So we lost 07 and then 11, right? As they were rebuilding. In 2014, they were the youngest team to win a Super Bowl. Young Chandler Jones, Jamie Collins, Dante Hightower. You have a Cordy, like all these young guys. They rebuilt that whole team. There was no more Mike Vrabel, no more McGinnis, no more.
I didn't know that.
Harrison. Like that's
Wolford.
That's all coach. Now Wolford was actually there.
Oh, he was there.
Him and Tom and Gostowski were the only ones there from that 11.
Oh, the longest tenured, got you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's all coaching. That's all coaching. You to completely clean slate team, except for your quarterback and like a fat ass D tackle. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, that's tough, bro. I'm telling you, if they do that, if they go back to the Super Bowl and we see Brady versus Belichick, I don't know. NFL would have a fucking life.
Yeah, NFL would be set for fucking 10 years after that shit.
Yeah, that should be crazy. Who y'all got?
I don't know if y'all see. I'm sitting here thinking so hard, bro. I don't know who's coming out.
I hate the Chiefs, bro. So I'm just not.
Yeah, bro.
I don't know.
I'll tell you this. The only people that can stop the Chiefs are the Ravens.
I know, and that's why I'm picking the Ravens.
I think obviously.
No.
You saw who?
I'm telling
you. If Tennessee finds a way,
it's over for them.
Solidify the tail end of the defense when it gets later on into games.
Yo, their quarterback is Ryan Tannehill, bro.
You only say it because he came from your.
Take this from a Dolphin fan, bro. He's gonna
get. He played good as hell last year.
Okay, because they had Derrick Henry, bro.
All right. You hate that thing.
I'm not hating, bro.
Let me tell you something.
I told you I went through the struggle, bro. I know Ryan Tannehill, he's going to be good. They'll win 10 games next year, but they won't do nothing.
Let me tell you something. The reason why Baltimore, for a fact, got beat up on Tennessee is the fact that I felt like there's one obvious reason, and the second one also needs attention. But the biggest obvious reason was that's just credit to them. Derrick Henry's a monster. He was just running over dudes. You know what I'm saying? They got bullies on the O-line. But another thing I would like to also consider is actually being a Raven fan, I do know that 90% of our team is young. And at that point in time, we literally missed 3 weeks of football. We didn't play another game for 3 weeks, because we had the first round bye. We benched our guys the last week against the Steelers because we already clinched. And, they was playing that following week, so that was 3. Like, I don't think we was ready for that mentally. And I feel like that had a toll on the whole team. Not an excuse, but I feel like moving forward, we will handle those situations a little bit better. But I think we have the best – honestly, I think we got not the best D-line, but we're definitely up there.
Because D-line not up there, bro.
Bro, we picked up
it might be.
Calais Campbell. Bro, Calais Campbell, bro. And I'm going to throw some numbers at you, bro. Like, the Ravens had a good rush last year. Why do we have a good rush? Because we trust our DBs and we just man up and we just be rushing guys. But we had 3.5 sacks last year on the interior. We add Calais Campbell. He had 31.5 sacks in the past 3 years. Valid. We pick up Derek Wolfe. That's an underrated signing. We pick up Derek Wolfe for $2 million. He had 7.5 sacks last year, bro. And these are interior rush. 7.5 sacks last year. And then we also bring him back our dude Brandon Williams, and he's going to be just a big, good nose for us, like a good stuffer for the run. And then, and then we still got a decent edge. I mean, I'm not that high on him, but we got Judon, and he's pretty good. He's a better than your average edge. So I think we have a better than that. We handled the run game. Like, it ain't going to be the same narrative. And I feel like we're going to beat Kansas City.
I don't think y'all going to get back to that Ravens level till y'all get that pass rush in that middle linebacker. I think that's what's holding y'all back.
And you know what?
I think y'all played down to the Titans.
We did play down.
Yeah,
I think that playing down to them, that was part of the mental aspect that I talked about with us just being young. We weren't – I think if we would have played right away, you know what I'm saying, instead of missing these weeks and, like if we would have just another week, like, I think it would have been a different thing. If you think about it, the Titans, they weren't even in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? They had to fight their way in for the past, 2 or 3 weeks of the season and then get into the playoffs. And then that's when they played us. No, they played the Patriots, ran over them when it was really – I don't think they was a better team than the Patriots, honestly. You feel me? But
they was. They was. Yo, Derrick Henry was killing. That team was hot.
Yeah, they only scored like 14 points. Like, they wasn't doing too much.
What did that get? That game ended on a pick, right?
Yeah.
A pick, yeah. They weren't doing – they honestly, I just feel like the Titans just had that momentum going. And for us as a young team, it wasn't good. But I think we got the Chiefs. Bro. We got their number, bro. Like, the Chiefs know that we want them too. Like, they beat us last year on a regular season game by a field goal. They know we got their number, bro. So I'm going to go with the –
You think Lamar Jackson is better than Patrick Mahomes?
I don't like Lamar Jackson.
No, I don't believe him either. I ain't going front. I don't believe in him at all.
He had a better season than Pat did last year. I mean, if you want to take away the Super Bowl. But
we're talking about regular season. I got you.
Basically.
But I'm not going to – I love Lamar, but I'm not going to say he's a better quarterback than Pat Mahomes. He's not. But I do think people think Lamar is not like they still think that there's going to be that moment where he busts. Nah, bro, I don't see it. Like, especially last year, he has a lot of big highlights running. But I literally watched that, man. Like, he will literally just stand in the pocket, and he's improved so much as a quarterback. Like, he's improved so much.
Right? Yeah.
And the thing about our system is phenomenal because we have almost like a college-like system in a way. That's why we always have, last year we had 2 unknown running backs that was actually playing well too, but we just picked up J.K. Dobbins now too. So we're going to have him with Mark.
Y'all running back depth chart stacked.
Bro, and then, and we just added more speed to receivers. So we got that track team kind of feel that people got, you know what I'm saying? We got a good tight end with Mark Andrews. He's maybe a top 3, top 5 tight end in the league. And then we got Lamar being Lamar. Like, bro, I think it's a win, bro. I think it's a win, and I'm confident. So I got the Ravens over the Chiefs. And for the NFC, bro, I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm gonna go with. It's like I feel like the Seahawks and the Packers are always here with each other. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm gonna go with the Saints. I don't know why. I think I'm gonna go with the Saints. I like
to win the division, to be honest.
They added some. They might not win the division, but you know what? I don't know if Tampa Bay is gonna.
Oh wait, no.
They got Mike Evans. Right. They got OJ Howard.
Tampa got some holes because Mike Evans and Godwin are always hurt. They ain't got no receivers after that. And they got no running back.
Right, but you're right about that. But they have an exceptional O line, and they address.
Nah, their O line is trash.
Nah, they O-line. They had a couple good pieces, and they were sure to pick up some decent pieces in the draft. Yeah, and I know one thing. Their tight end core, they have the best tight end core.
Oh yeah, that tight end crazy. That shit.
You don't think Gronk will also step, bro?
I know he did.
Oh, it ain't gonna be the same.
He did, but he gonna be Gronk by the time.
I think the other guy, Howard.
Stepped his last year with us.
That's his name, right? Howard.
OJ Howard.
OJ Howard, and they got.
I think he's gonna be nice. And he
OJ Howard might not even be there.
I don't know. Oh yeah. Well, if they
might trade him, but
if y'all play fantasy, I think he's gonna be a nice.
Cameron, and then they got Cameron. I mean,
I think the Saints gonna come out.
I mean, I can see that.
They added Emmanuel Sanders too. I like that.
I hate the Chiefs.
Oh yeah. I'm a solid number 2.
Yeah. So I got the Chiefs in probably.
Just say Tom. Just say Tom, bro. Just say it.
Nah, probably New Orleans. I don't believe in Tampa Bay. They DBs is ass. Like in this league, you need a solid corner more than you need a pass rusher these days.
So you said you got who coming out?
Kansas City and New Orleans. I got New Orleans.
Y'all think the 49ers gonna be a fluke this year?
No, I don't think so. I just think
I think they're gonna lose in the NFC Championship.
Yeah, I can see them losing.
I think they're gonna lose in the division, honestly.
You believe in Garoppolo?
I don't believe in
Garoppolo still, man, to be honest.
I don't know. I'm suspect on him.
I am suspect on Jimmy G. I'm sorry, bro.
Your defense is too incredible, though.
I think he's better than your average quarterback, but like, nah,
he's solid, bro. I mean, he ain't got that much help either, though.
Yeah, so he made it to the championship, and I don't know what the number is, but I know it was crazy. Like he didn't really even have to throw the
completed 6 passes and threw 10 or some shit like that.
I'm telling you. And then it seemed like when they needed to throw the ball in a Super Bowl, it was like a problem for him. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I'm not a big fan of that.
You know who I ain't know was nice on that team? Nick Bosa. Like I thought he's just gonna be like
what?
I ain't know. No, bro. No.
That's crazy.
Like I ain't never watched him at school or nothing. Like I ain't know he was that nice.
Like that. Yeah, he was nuts.
Yeah, Bosa is the truth. Him and his brother, the truth.
Who's better?
Joey and Nick. I think Nick better.
The one in San Francisco?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
I agree. Yep.
Yeah, I think Nick better.
Yeah, the NFC gonna be tough to watch though. I can't wait to watch it because I feel like it's so close. I feel like even a team in the wild card might have a chance to get out just because like.
Oh, they had to change that the playoff seasons too.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be 7 teams now.
That's trash, bro.
No, it's only the first team gets a bye.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Garbage. I don't like that at all.
That makes them more fun because now teams can play in. That'd be dope.
Yeah, but why do I want to see the Rams in the playoffs?
Word.
Or like who was the AFC version of the Rams? Like, why would I want to see them?
Do you think the Cowboys are going to be good?
That's what I think it is. I think they want Dallas in there so bad because Dallas like bringing in the most revenue.
That division been the laughingstock of the NFL for at least the past 2 to 3 years, bro.
It's changing. The culture is changing in that division.
It is changing, and the Cowboys, the Cowboys always have a problem with executing, bro. So I want to see.
Yeah, I want to see. It's all about execution, but they got a new coach now, so I don't know.
I think the Cowboys just set the expectations too high for themselves.
Well, I mean, they got Jerry Jones.
If they were consistent with coaching, I would say Dallas is going to win the Super Bowl, but they ain't consistent with that.
I don't like their coach neither. Oh no, the coach from Green Bay. Yeah, no, he's good. He's good. The old coach
Mike McCarthy. I think he's going to be all right, but I mean. We got to see, bro. I honestly,
you think they're going to pay tax?
You said what?
You think they're going to pay him?
I mean, they just paid. I mean, yeah. I mean, they should. I mean, I hope. I mean,
he wanted $40 million though. That's a lot, bro.
You're not getting $40 million. You're not getting.
That's what he wanted. That's what he wanted from.
I need to. And that would be the highest paid. No, he ain't getting that shit.
But you got to remember, bro. Like, it's hard to compete with that though because, like, we can all agree. I mean, I hope that he's a better quarterback than Jared Goff. You know what I'm saying? And Jared Goff.
Those three that came out of that class, like they each go back and forth though. Like Wentz.
Who else came out that class? It was Wentz, Goff,
and Dak.
All right.
So year 1, I think we can all say like, all right, give it to Dak. Year 2, Wentz. and year 3 Goff, and now it's like he's going back to Dak. So it's like a revolving circle. So we got to see how they come out next year. If
they got to stay healthy too. Like that's a big factor.
Yeah.
I don't know. A healthy Carson Wentz is tough, bro.
A healthy Carson is tough, but he don't be healthy, bro. Like, I don't think people realize how freaky. Yeah, right. Yep.
Who?
They don't have no receivers. He ain't never healthy.
Oh yeah. He don't. They don't.
That's all we have for tonight. Join us next Saturday. We'll be recording again at 8. All right, Eric.
Yo, follow me on Twitter. The GOAT.
Yo, y'all fellas, y'all be easy, man.
Yo, bro, you already.
Hey, yo, good luck on your year, on your season this year.
Yo, man, I hope you get back on the field, bro. Hope you get back on the field.
I hope so.
Hopefully it works out, man. Cause I'm looking forward to getting out there, bro.
I hope so, but I'm gonna be back on here, bro. I enjoy talking with y'all, bro. We gonna get it right, bro.
All right, bro. You see.
All right, man. All right.